good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you're listening to us, wherever you are. If you're watching us or listening to us, my name is Gatsby,
It's yours truly, Royal Rel.
and you're tuned into the latest edition of State of the Week, brought to you by your guys at State Your Claim. But hold on. Royal, you got a couple things you want to tell the people, so I'm going to just fall back and let you do your thing.
Yeah, man, I need y'all to all do me a big favor. I need you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. And as I always say, if you can't watch us, you can listen to us. I'm still trying to get this audio thing figured out. This platform is killing me, but it is what it is. Nevertheless, you can't watch us, you can listen to us.
Yup, that's a fact. That's a fact. All right, so let's get right to it. You know, we love a list, and shout out to Lyst for providing us with a list. So for people who don't know, Lyst, Lyst, kind of fashion aggregator, pulls in a lot of data, a lot of different websites. They do a list for each quarter of the top 10 items that are most desirable for people. And now we're talking about the Q2 report from Lyst. And Royal, at the top of the list for Lyst, this is crazy for me saying that, is the New York Knicks fan cap. And it's not one specific cap. It could be the championship hat. It could be the 5950 New Era. It could be the dad hat. But that's at the top of the list in terms of the most desirable items. And this is not just nationally, but it's globally. So some of the other brands or I would say items that have made the list, we got the Izzy Miyake, T-Soul, Skims is on there, number 3 with their jelly shoes, not the jellyfish, but the jelly shoes. Chanel sunglasses at 7. And number 9, the Adidas Willie Shavar jersey, which is in high demand as well. But were you shocked to see that the Knicks hat was number 1 amongst all these high fashion brands and resources? I don't know. Talk to me. What are you thinking?
Yes and no.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because I didn't even think Lyst would be checking for that, but they do get their analytics from offline, so they can only go by searches and
Right.
purchases.
Yep.
And then no, man, because it's the New York Knicks. You heard the Knicks tape? Yeah. When we won the title, everybody won the title. Nothing is
Yo.
bigger than us winning the title. Not the Lakers, not the Celtics, not nobody, just us.
You proved that. New York proved that this
Yeah.
year, right? Because
Yeah.
you mentioned some
Yeah.
very, very historic franchises. I mean, Celtics have the most championships in the history of the NBA, followed by the Lakers. The Lakers are one behind them. And this is the 3rd New York Knicks championship. But us living here, really experiencing it, we were out for game 5. Maybe one of us had a little moment where we, had a little too much. Maybe one of us blacked out a little bit. You know what I mean? Maybe that may have been me. You know what I mean? But all I'm here to say is that type of energy was just insane. And it almost felt like people were waiting. They were waiting. I mean, everyone was wearing these hats, whether it's the championship hats. And the thing is, you got New York fans, people who just love New York globally. So I think that has a huge part to play in it. People from all over the world, even during the World Cup FIFA, you were seeing people wearing like a Brazil jersey with a Knicks hat. Like they just had to have one.
Yeah. Yo, I mean, it's crazy because I was looking at people's IG page and I was like, you was there? You was there? You came from
Right.
out of town, word?
Right.
But,
Right.
it's all good. It's cool, man. It's cool.
Yeah.
Now, I will say this.
Huh.
If
Talk to me.
LeBron pulls it off with the Sixers,
Sixes.
it'll be close, but it won't be the Knicks. It won't be
Yeah.
the Knicks. It won't be the Knicks level of celebration, but it will be big. But it won't be the Knicks level.
I
Like
agree.
the whole city of Philly is gonna come out. People are gonna
Yeah.
come from Jersey. People
Mhm.
from the town, from here. They're gonna go out there
Of course.
just to be in the mix.
Of
But it
course.
won't be this level. But
Of
it'll be
course.
nice. It'll be better than most of the parades that cities normally have. I'll say that.
100%. Because you know all them former AI fans gonna come out and be like, "Nah,
Right.
I was rooting for the Sixers the whole time." You know what I mean? Everyone's
Hasn't happened
quiet,
since
and then
'83. Hasn't happened since
83,
'83. So,
and you know for y'all it was since what 73
yeah, yeah,
prior to this year,
yeah,
but I appreciate the fact that they're looking all over for what's trending and what's hot.
yeah,
When me and
definitely.
you got into sneakers and fashion, a lot of that had to do with sports. Sports moved us into that. So I'm not a Knicks fan. Y'all know I'm a Wizards fan. Um, all that, but it did bring a smile to my face because I think sometimes we kind of forget that intersection between sports and fashion. And so to me, that was dope to see them at at number one. Is there anything else that surprised you on the top 10 list for Q2 for the top 10 for the hottest products outside of Knicks being number one, the Knicks hat being number one?
No,
No?
no, I
Okay.
mean, it's just people, yo, I always expect these lists to just be all over the place because that's how people are. 1 second, like we can't forget, like not too long ago, Labubu's was the hottest thing, the
Yo,
hottest thing
for real.
now is just straight crickets. You hear
Well,
nada about them. So
they're widely available now. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So
I'm not surprised. And people, yo, it's crazy because people were really cashing out for those.
they were.
Imagine people was really dropping heavy dollars for those, and now they probably can get those same things for like pennies.
Listen, there was
Crazy.
you remember people were going crazy over Stanley Cups. Over Stanley Cups.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm like when you say, "Are you surprised by anything on the list?" I'm like, not really.
Yeah. I will say something that did, kind of jump out to me was the Adidas Willie Shavara football soccer jersey.
Mhm.
And I think that's kind of, adjacent to World Cup. All these different brands doing different types of whether it's activations in person or just merch and all that. And Willie and them have been pushing really hard. So I thought that was cool to see them on the list. Skims is damn near everywhere at this point. So, that makes sense. But I would say the Adidas Willie Shabar jumped out to me at number 9. Um, yeah, but that's really it. So shout out to New York once again. It's been a New York City summer. It's been a wild summer up here, hot as shit. You know, Knicks won, Hove did 3 nights. I mean, a lot of other things going on, few and far between. But yeah, anything else you want to talk about in regards to the Q2 list?
No, I'm good on that one. I'm good on
Good
that
on
one.
that one. Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool, cool. All right, so let's talk about trends and this whole idea that it wasn't cool, now it's cool. So at the top right now, everyone is really into baggy basketball shorts and let me take a step back because yeah, IG handle, we won't mention the name, had come up with I would say a pretty strong post about everything again that was kind of shitted on or was kind of shunned upon is
Mhm.
now at the forefront. So anything that's not cool is cool. So you got the mesh baggy basketball shorts are in right now. People are wearing them with shirts like this, with polo shirts. And I would just say Adam Sandler needs a check. Adam Sandler definitely needs a check. When when you see things that are I don't want to say basic, but just very everyday, very like just coming and going, and now it's hot. Like, is anything is anything sacred anymore? Is everything's kind of up for grabs? I don't know. What do you think about it?
Why you say Adam Sandler needs a check?
Well, because I feel like he was one of those people who really didn't give a fuck about what he was wearing. I mean, this guy was wearing those baggy, shimmery, I won't call them those and one shorts that, people were wearing, but he was literally walking outside,
Yeah, but I mean,
wearing
he had a T-shirt on with him.
Sometimes he would wear it with a polo. Sometimes he would wear it with a button up and some Monarchs or some beat up tennis shoes. And I think at a point, people were like, yo, like, the fuck is he wearing? Then it was cool for him. Now it's cool for everyone. That's why I say Adam Sandler needs a check for this.
Got you.
Amongst other people as well. He's not the only one, but I don't know. How you
I'm
feeling
like,
about this new trend?
I mean, if you wait around long enough, everything eventually comes in style. We're ballers. We definitely used to both of us used to play ball. I used to wear basketball shorts. Yo, my friends had to if I was not going out to like I'm talking about like to the movies or to, a party or to actually do something, you would be hard pressed to find me not wearing basketball shorts. I'm talking about my friends used to be like, "Yo, come on, Ralph, come on, like, that's
Mm-hmm.
all I used to wear." So to me, I'm
Mm-hmm.
like wearing basketball shorts. I'm like, okay,
Right.
now am I throwing them
It's
on with a button up? No, but I was just wearing basketball shorts 24/7 if I didn't have anything to do.
right.
You know,
Right.
um,
Right.
now as far as the Monarchs and stuff like that, I remember when the Monarchs came back in for a little quick hot second, like the
Mm-hmm.
regular dad shoe joints. And
Right.
then I still remember those Martine Rose Monarchs. I never cared for those.
Glad you
But
brought those up. Yep.
yeah, but those had a quick 2-week moment on social media.
Mm-hmm. What was that,
Um,
2018 when those dropped? I want to say 2017, 2018
I'm not sure the year. I'm not sure the year.
was one
I
of
never
those.
care I never cared for that shoe, so it's like I didn't even
Mm-hmm.
really like stamp that one in my mind. I think
Mm-hmm.
it was around then though. I think
Mm-hmm.
so.
Mm-hmm.
2017, 2018 is probably one of those.
Yeah.
I will also say, like a lot of things, I've been wearing Rick Owens for closer to 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got clowned for it.
Right.
Some of the other people I know got clowned for it. The Migos start wearing it. It's accepted.
It's cool.
When the mob threw it on at first, people in the hood was still like, nah, they be on that weirdo shit. They can have
Yeah.
it.
Right.
But once
Right.
they seen other so and so hood niggas wearing it, then
Right.
they're like, oh, that's how they look.
Then it
And then they
spreads.
start,
Right.
then they started wearing it. So that's how it goes with a lot of things. I
Right.
remember back in the day, kids used to call Marilyn Manson a devil worshiper. Oh, the devil worshiper, the
Yeah.
goth
Painting the
kids.
nails and
Yeah. Oh,
and all that.
you Columbine, you
Right.
devil worshiper, you trench
With
coat mafia, all this
all
stuff.
black. All black.
Now kids is millions of kids running around looking like that. Not
Artists.
not so much with the painted white faces, but I'm just saying the
Right.
whole the
The
whole
whole the
golf,
whole
the whole
point. The whole point.
antichrist, the whole
Right.
I can't say kids don't really do the grunge look. They some of the court, you've had
Some.
undercover. If you want to say
Yeah.
undercover has definitely messed with the whole grunge look. Shout out to Kurt Cobain
For
and stuff
sure.
like that. That whole Smashing Pumpkins stuff like that. But
Now you bringing them back to them old
yeah,
MTV days. They don't know about that. They don't know
yeah.
about that.
Nah,
Yeah.
grunge is the first time I really was like a little bit rocking with rock music. I was like, all right,
Of course.
I see the
But you
vision. But
but the format was set up to where we had to, like, see everything though. You know
right,
what I mean?
yeah,
In order to get to the shit that we really showed up for, and we end up liking some of this shit. That's
right.
what
So
that's what ended up happening, right?
right. So I'm not surprised, at one point, if you had chains, your chain like Prodigy said, your chain hang down in your
That's
dick. And
it.
then
Yeah,
not too long ago, you saw people with chains. One point it was like this.
right,
You know what I'm saying? They were choking
right,
themselves with it.
right,
So
right.
what goes
You know,
around comes around.
comes
What comes
around.
around goes back around.
Yep.
What you didn't like, you like. What you don't like, you'll like tomorrow. This is what it is. I'm not
Mhm.
surprised by anything. The only
Yeah.
thing I will be surprised if Prince jeans come out.
Yo,
Now, if those ever come in style, then I'll be like, nah, I'm
you
surprised.
be you be you be a little surprised. I mean, listen, I feel I feel like everything is just up for it, and it's so funny how you mentioned that, like how, yeah, we both hoop. I'm thinking of like dorm life. When you're in college, you walk around, you walk around with slides in the dorm, like you go to the caf or whatever, and in a hoodie and some ball shorts or whatever, and now it's a thing. I'm like, damn. I'm like, well, people gonna start wearing like Nike slides, Adidas slides with socks, and that's gonna be like, the new thing next. But it's cool. I think that there's always been trends. There's always been trends, and things are cyclical. Like you said, everything has an opportunity to come back around. Um, and that's just really it. Um, but I just feel like people feel like they're innovating shit and they don't know the history of it. That's the only thing. So
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get you on that part.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I feel like you had to be around to really appreciate it. Jerseys, throwback jerseys come and go. Um,
Mhm.
you know, that's probably not the thing now, but I could see that being big. And by the way, when it's hot as shit outside, I will throw on a jersey and not care.
What's a
So
style you don't wanna ever see come back?
that's a good question. You know what? I would say I would say the button up era.
Button up here?
I would say the button up era. Only because there was some horrible, horrible button ups that y'all were copping. That's the one thing. You know what I mean? Like the the range between what looked good and polished and what was as bad, it was like, Lord. You know what I mean? So that'd probably be the one thing that I would say we're good on that. We're good on that. We don't need to go back there. We don't
Right.
need to go back there. Yeah. So I would say the button up there. What about for you? Sorry, Hove.
Yo,
You had
yo,
them
yo,
though. You had them
yo,
though.
don't hey, yo, some of y'all out there, don't get mad at me. It had its time, it had its run. I don't wanna see the super oversized fitteds again.
You don't want to see the size 8? Because now you talking
Yeah.
to your New Yorkers, right?
Yeah, I don't wanna see that
You
again.
don't want to see that? Yo, you know
It
what I
had
think?
its run. It was fire back in the day. You had the do-rag, some people had the bandana with the fitted over, like, it was cool. It was cool for back then. I don't wanna see that again.
I'm
Nah.
thinking I can literally
Leave the
picture.
8s
Oh,
huh?
go ahead. We gonna say my fault. Go ahead. Go
Leave
ahead.
leave leave the 8s to niggas with braids and dreads. Leave it to them. Leave the 8s
That's
to
a
them.
fact.
You know what I'm
Shout out,
saying?
shout out to our boy Keem. Shout out to our boy
Right?
Keem. You know what I
Right?
mean? He's one that really, really needs to get that size 8 fitted because he's dreaded up. He's dreaded up.
Facts, facts.
Um, so when I think of the size 8 fitters, and then we'll move on, I think of two people. I think of J.R. Ryder and I think of Lenny Cook. Lenny Cook on the cover of Slam magazine.
Damn, you thought of J.R. Riley before Jewels? That's crazy. That's
Yeah, I
OD.
did. Yeah, yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, both from the same family tree. Both from the same family tree, though.
Nah, I
So
gotta go with my man Santana Bandana. Nah, man.
I'm not.
He
I'm not saying that Ryder was better than
Now I know you're not
Santana
saying Ryder. I'm
AJ
saying
stuff,
I would have thought
but
about Jewels first, but it is
yeah,
what
but
it is.
yeah, 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 yeah. But all right. Anything else on what goes around comes around within fashion?
Nah, nah, nah.
All right, we good, we good. All right, and we'll round things out tonight. So it feels like we've been talking about this collaboration for a long time, and now it's getting to be mid to late August, and we're finally getting to it. Roy, I'm talking about the CDG Jordan 11. So this shoe is going to be priced at $250. It's going to come out in two colorways, all black, all white. Um, I think well constructed sneaker, and it's going to release sometime in September. So there's some outlets that are saying it's going to drop on September the 5th. Maybe early pairs going to go out before then. If you got a little connection, maybe there's going to be a wider release later in September. But I think it's definitely gearing up for Fashion Week for sure. So now that we're finally here, I know you've seen the shoe. What's your take on it? What's your thoughts? Because a lot of people online are saying, "Oh, well, the all black look like the cap and gown 11s," and I don't believe that to be the case just
I
for the
never heard that. I
construction.
heard the Gammas. I haven't heard the cap and gowns.
Well, because those are all black. So they're, people just from a naked eye are looking at those and just saying, well, why would I pay $250 when I have the cap and gowns? But needless to say, how you feeling about this collaboration?
Copping.
Copping,
Yep.
easy,
Yep.
easy, easy,
Easy. Easy cop.
easy
All
cop,
black.
all
Yep.
black.
Yeah.
You know, I'm happy that they're releasing while it's so hot outside because this is a shoe. I think obviously you can style it with pants, but it's gonna look great with shorts.
Yeah.
It's gonna look great with shorts, and I can't wait. I can't wait. That leather, um, those small little details, the midsole
Yeah.
is polished and different. They actually updated the insole.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a little more comfortable um with the construction of them.
I think
Embossed
it's gonna
Comme
be
Des Garcons.
250. You think it's gonna be 250? You don't
That's
think it's
what
gonna be more?
I think 250 is a win. 250 is a win for
I'm not saying it's not. I'm just
I mean, it's not gonna be on the comb foam level,
no, but the last foams was
325.
5, yeah. And I'm
3.
looking like the ups was 270. So I'm like the Jordans is gonna cost less than the ups. The Air Force Ones, for those of you who don't know. The Air
Yeah.
Maxes was 350.
Yup.
The
Air
TLs
Max
was hold on, the TLs were 290. Yeah, the phone 325.
90.
I'm like, they gonna cost less than I mean,
Hey,
I ain't gonna complain, but all right.
no, please don't complain. Um, but yeah, I think it's dope. I mean, I would say personally, the Jordan 11 has so much significance to my upbringing.
Yeah, I had to look at them again. Yeah, they do look like the cap and gowns, but you
From a
know,
naked eye. But when you really start to look at the differences, there's a
yeah,
lot. A lot.
there's a
Like,
lot of differences. And then you haven't seen the cap and gown since 2018. That's why more people were saying from what I was seeing, more people were saying the gammas. They was
well,
like, "Oh,
right.
I could just." They was like, "Oh, I can just paint the logo black." And I got
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, don't do that. I mean, do that if you want to. Do
Right,
that if you want to, but I
right.
won't be. I won't be doing that.
No, not
I
at all.
I definitely won't be doing that. But yeah, I would just say that again, Jordan 11, huge. What made me want them really badly was Georgetown, Allen Iverson, Victor Page, Jahidi White, wearing with the kente cloth uniforms and just building that bridge to my favorite brand, now polishing them, updating them. They already did it with the foam posit. Man, sign me up.
I never was a
Sign me
Jordan.
up.
I never was a Jordan 11 person, honestly.
Mm. So you didn't hoop in a pair? You never played in a pair?
Did I play in a pair of 11s? Mm-mm. Because
Mm.
I felt like they look I felt like they looked too good to hoop in. And I remember Allen Iverson, like that was the most classic look for him. When you go look up Jordan 11 classic looks, that's a classic look was Allen Iverson.
Yep.
And the only ones I ever had were the Columbias. Well, back in the day, they called them the Carolina 11s.
Carolina
They didn't
11.
call them the
Yep.
Columbias. They called them the Carolina 11s.
That's right.
That's the only ones. I never was a big 11 person, but I want these. And
Mhm.
then a CDG, and I'm like, I got to,
Of
I
course.
gotta keep
Y
I gotta keep the collection going. So I'm definitely going with that. But
For sure, for sure. Yeah, we some
yeah,
real comb, sneaker collectors over here. You all should know that by now. Go
word
look on
fact,
his page. Go look on his page
right?
'cause he got that shit, you know?
I need to update that picture.
Yeah,
For real,
yeah,
for
cause
real.
'cause you got you got some new
Yeah,
additions to it.
yeah, a lot on
Um,
them.
yeah, nah, but those are listen, those are
But
gonna
hold
be
on,
tough. What's
hold on,
up?
not to cut you off. Staying on that subject,
Mhm.
those shades looking they look nice on your feet.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they look nice on the feet.
Yeah. Yeah.
They might have changed my mind a bit, just a bit.
What what, which ones are you thinking about scooping? Because you know, they did 3 colorways,
Yeah,
so
I know. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm like I'm deadlocked between the white and the black and the all black. I don't know the white. My only thing about the white and black ones is if I s- like how will they take dirt or scuffs? That's my only thing with the white ones. Cause that material, I'm not sure if I'll be able to get that out.
right, right. Well, I will tell you, talking to someone who owns the all black ones and the black and white ones, and they've held up well. They
Both
held
of
up
them.
well, both of them. So I wore the all black, and I went to a couple bars and then a lounge. You know,
I mean, I
people
know the all black is gonna
feeling
hold up. I only care about what's the white and black gonna hold up. I know the
yeah,
all
yeah,
black
yeah,
is gonna
yeah,
do what
yeah,
it
yeah.
do.
No, I'm telling you. So the all black ones, good money on those. And then I actually wore the black and white ones in the rain yesterday. You know what I mean? So I mean, obviously I wasn't like bumping into shit and all that, but yeah, they held up well. Got plenty of compliments with them on,
All right,
you
yeah,
know.
I might have to. All right, CDG, I might
Yeah,
have to
man.
go and touch those.
Funny enough, I wore the all black ones to my father's wedding. And he was like, "No, no, I need those." Him with his, dress shoes on. He's like, "No, no, no, I need those." So listen, if your 76-year-old dad likes what you got on your feet, I don't know. He's got good taste. He got good taste.
Copy,
Yeah,
copy. Yeah,
he got good taste, man. But
I have to throw those in a rotation, man.
yeah, man, scoop them up. So,
They
but
about to
yeah,
drop a bunch of doses anyways too.
yeah. They got this kind of platinum silver
They
that's
got a bunch.
dropping.
I saw a bunch. I just saw a bunch of colors. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I saw a pink. I want to say somewhere is gonna have a pink come out. But see, this is the thing. Like, this is where you can just like overindulge on a good thing. So I'm like,
yeah,
all right, let me. I'm good. I got my CDG ones. Obviously, now they're gonna release it in the OG, type of makeup. I'm not doing it. I'm chilling. I'm gonna just say where I'm at with it. I'm happy. I'm good.
but you know how they do. But you know what? You know what gets no love that I need to show some love to? These TLs,
TLs. If I, what color did you get?
white and black.
White and black, of course, of course.
Yeah, I
Same.
haven't. I need to show those some love.
I love those, man. I love those. That's another good, pretty indestructible shoe. Cleans easily.
You don't see the CDG TLs at all for real.
No, no, no. You really don't. When those drop in 2024, I want to say.
Yeah, and yeah,
Yeah.
I'm talking about I see nobody.
Right. Yeah. Every time I put them on, though, people always got good feedback. But see, that's the thing about comb sneakers, just in general. It's only a few that are really wearing them,
Right, that's a
and
fact.
that's why I like it. That's why I like it. I mean, there was a time where you saw a lot of people with the comb foams with the triple black,
But yeah,
and then
you see a lot of those.
you see a lot of those, right? Even in That's like the one shoe that from comb you can go into like a resale store. You go into Second Street, you'll see that in there pretty often,
I've
and
seen
the carnivores too. For a while, you saw those, the black
that's
ones.
because they went on sale for $100 in most places
Yeah.
because nobody really liked them. You see the carnivores a lot where you used to.
Mhm.
You still see the black foams.
Yep.
To my surprise, I do see a decent amount of the, I call them the Olympics. You can call them
Oh,
the
the
Olympics, you can call them the,
cat
cat's eye,
eyes,
cat
the
eye,
cat's eyes.
but
Yep,
yeah,
yep.
whatever you wanna call them. But,
Yeah, I love
I
those.
actually see those, and that's crazy because those literally only came out at Dover. Dover or
That's
the C
right.
or the CDG store,
Or the
but
CDG store.
regardless, they still came out in-house. They only came out
Right,
in-house.
right.
But I see them, well, at least in the city, I
Yeah.
see.
Well, of course, we see so
Yeah,
much in the
I'm
city.
to
Yeah.
trying to think of what other ones. I've never seen anyone else with the, dunks. I'm talking about the waterproof ones, the nylon ones,
Yeah, 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 yeah. You had them on?
not the clear ones. You'll see the clear ones.
But yeah, the
The
clear ones, they
transparent,
end up yeah, the
you'll see the
transparent, you'll see
transparent
those.
one.
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, those are rare. Um, Another one is the Prestos.
Yeah, I don't ah, I never cared for those. You got those, I never cared for
I
those.
got them. I got them in the black and kind of vault. Um, you don't see those too often. Trying to think, what's another one? Oh, the Jordan ones. Not the Navy ones, not the Navy ones. I'm talking about the ones that dropped in 2019 with
Yeah,
the
one of my favorites.
yeah,
The bikers one.
fire,
Yep,
fire,
love them.
fire,
I love yo, I love it.
fire. So
Yeah, I
good,
love those.
so good. I remember those dropped during Fashion Week in
Mhm,
2019.
mhm.
Bangers.
I need to spin the block and get the cream ones. I ain't gonna hold you.
So I got the cream ones.
I
So I know
know.
you got the black ones. I need the black ones. I need the black,
Yeah. When'd
and
you
they
get the
went on
cream
sale
ones?
too.
When'd you get
They
the
went on.
cream ones?
I got them when they came out.
I was trying to
Yeah.
get a pair, but somebody was acting like they ain't have pairs at the, what you
What
call it?
DS what a DSM?
At the, market.
Ah, okay.
I'm
Okay.
seeing mad people come out with pairs, and I'm just like, "Alright, that's what we doing right now?
Yeah. Well,
That's what we doing?" But yeah, but
they had a lot of gyms at that market. You know, it was the VIP day, but the real day you wanted to go was for the media night.
right?
So next time we'll be there for the media night, of course.
That's a fact. It's a big fact,
And, we're probably gonna have to have like duffels leaving out there because Lord have mercy.
right?
That's something different.
That's a fact.
That's something different, man. But we could be talking CDG all day and all night.
Yeah,
I don't know if y'all want us to get back to that because we already did an episode on our dream list. You know, we can spin it back. If that's what y'all want. So yeah.
yeah, but
Um, anything else that's on your mind, Royal?
nah, not tonight. Not
Not
tonight, not
tonight.
tonight.
Not
The only
tonight.
thing on my mind is you people liking, commenting,
Yeah.
and subscribing.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what's on my mind. That's what I need you to do. Let me repeat that for you again. I need you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. And as I always say, if you like something, you're dick riding. If you don't, you're hating. With that said, do you.
Yeah. All right. That's it. Again, we appreciate you listening to us. And by the way, if you can't watch us on YouTube, you can listen to us because we are on Spotify. We are on uh, iTunes. We are on Amazon. So you can take us on the go on your flights, your workouts, whatever it is. We're going to be here supplying you with that week to week dope fly shit information and keeping you updated on what's going on and what's on our minds. But appreciate y'all. With that being said, my name is Gatsby,
I'm Royal Rel.
and you just tuned in to the latest edition of State of the Week, brought to you by your guys at State Your Claim. Peace, y'all. Be safe.
Claim your